Tom Holland and Zendaya, even saying their names together gives me chills. The couple, who used to slip out of all the rumors that ruled social media at least, was forced by their fans, and our heroes, the paparazzi, made it happen. This means that Tom's and Zendaya's love for each other is not just confined inside the movie screens, but also in real life. Do you think Tom, the talented actor who does the role of Spider-Man in MCU, takes his girlfriend out on a date with his web shooters? Even though Tom can't do that, he never stops to amaze us on what a great guy and a boyfriend he is to Zendaya. The young and stunning couple were spotted in NYC. Want to know more about the cute couple? Then stay with us until the end. Hello dears, welcome back to Celebrity Loop. If you're here for the first time, support us by hitting the subscribe button and turning on post notifications to never miss out on what's going on with your favorite celebrities. On that note, let's continue. Zendaya and Tom are doing great in their careers. I mean, for the outstanding performance on Euphoria, she became the youngest actress to ever win the Emmy Awards. Tom, after doing the role of Spider-Man, is an actor known all over the world. He is all set to show the world his very next project, Uncharted. Tom was busy in New York for the promotion of the movie, and I think you get where I'm going. Yes, guys, Zendaya was there too. The two attended a New York Rangers game at Madison Square Garden, along with Zendaya's co-star Hunter Schafer. These two never failed to make us feel awe, and even wore jerseys with the other's name on them. It was almost 3 straight nights of dates for both of the guys. They do seem like they are very fond of each other and are never bored to be with one another. The couple had dinner from a very fancy restaurant, Mamo, on Tuesday, and Zendaya wore a strapless blazer dress with pointed heels and sheer tights. Damn, sounds cool, huh? Oh, come on, guys, Zendaya. Her fashion sense is famous, even inside Hollywood. You all must be curious about Tom's dress, yeah? Holland had the more colorful ensemble of the two, pairing a black and blue t-shirt with dark slacks and black shoes. It seems like a comfortable outfit, but it doesn't even matter because the guy looks good on any shirt. Shirtless too, by the way. Both of them came out of the restaurant holding hands. It is not like Tom said it out literally that he is dating Zendaya, but cute gestures like these sure emit the she is mine vibe. Zendaya is lucky to have a man like Tom who always keeps her above him. Everywhere they go, we do get news, and it does feel good, yeah? But don't you think that this lack of privacy due to fame is just too much to handle? I mean, it's not like these two could just walk around in NYC without attracting a huge crowd. Tom says, one of the downsides of our fame is that privacy isn't really in our control anymore, and a moment that you think is between two people that love each other very much is now a moment that is shared with the entire world. He also said, I've always been adamant to keep my private life private because I share so much of my life with the world anyway. Tom also added, we sort of felt robbed of our privacy. I don't think it's about not being ready. It's just that we didn't want to talk about it. It is all very understandable, but love, you are dating Zendaya, so I think it's worth it. Jokes aside, Zendaya feels the same about privacy too. She says sometimes you just have to be a person to vent to, someone to just be there and listen. I was lucky enough that my life didn't change overnight. I started when I was young, so it was kind of like a slow progression. I kind of got to learn it as I went and figured it out and got my footing a little bit. Whereas for him, it was so much all at once. I have an extreme amount of empathy for that. So anything that I learned or have learned or continue to learn, I share with him, and anything he learns, he shares with me. It is awesome that these two, despite their young age, know deeply about love and social relationships. Tom has himself accepted that Zendaya was the one who taught him how to deal with fame. On Wednesday, the best couple of Hollywood were photographed holding hands while leaving their hotel together. They wore dark colors at the time. Zendaya was dressed in a belted gray shirt dress, and Holland in a light gray suit with a black top. They both looked great together. Paparazzi are obsessed with these two, and things got out of hand when one of them did a literal car chase. Zendaya said this guy was being super dangerous, driving through a busy intersection, doing a U-turn, driving on the side of the freeway to catch up to us, the side where you're not supposed to drive because there's no lane. I was like, this is nuts. Paparazzi should know their limits. I mean, this is just too unfair. I mean, what if someone was hurt that day just because the paparazzi were doing their job, which is invading celeb privacy? Maybe it was incidents like these that made Zendaya say it was quite strange and weird weird and confusing and invasive, she said. The equal sentiment we both share is just that when you really love and care about somebody, some moments or things you wish were your own. I think loving someone is a sacred thing and a special thing and something that you want to deal with and go through and experience and enjoy amongst the two people that love each other. Before Tom Holland came, nobody knew that Zendaya was so soft. I think Tom deserves the credit for this. Everyone knows what all happened between the couple during the Spider-Man movies, but do you guys know how it was on days that they had just met? He says when we first met, it was super awkward because he went for a handshake and I went for a hug, she recalls. But I don't remember that. I thought it was cool. This is what Zendaya said about their first meeting. I was worried because he's so much shorter than me, she says. I was like, damn it, it's going to be weird because I'm super tall. But then we ended up doing the audition sitting, so that was good. Haha, that sounds fun. Little did they know that years later they would be such a loving couple. The amount of gossip and rumors that rose because of them were so much their faces were all over the internet. Fans were eagerly waiting for their confirmation, but it is evident from their words that they are not very open about personal relationships. It was a picture taken by the paparazzi of Tom and Zendaya kissing inside Tom's car, which confirmed their relationship. Tomdaya fans were in fact shattered when they came to know that Tom got back with his ex and Zendaya started dating Jacob Elordi. But just like they say, what is meant to be will always find its way, and all the others were just a short-term bond, and Tomdaya is now unbreakable. These two are so in love with each other and bring out the best in each other too. Tom says she's one of the most incredible people I've ever met. He said, and I love her to bits. So to be here tonight is amazing. I'm delighted to share it with her. Even a picture of both of them attending a friend's marriage became so viral that it was all over the internet. They weren't even holding hands, they were just together with Zendaya's head slightly twisted to Tom. Even though it does not sound like much, the picture shouts she is my date. It is very hard to find someone who is your best friend and also a lover, and this is where these two have succeeded. Tomdaya fans filled Twitter with excitement. On such, Twitter user wrote, Zendaya and Tom holding hands and leaning their heads onto one another, I'm gonna cry. Another one wrote, Tom Holland 96, Zendaya 96, with a picture of Tom and Zen wearing each other's jersey. They are lucky to have so many people who love them. It must be so nice to be people's favorite couple. The way they are and things they have in their life makes anyone jealous. But in life, nothing is constant, especially feelings. At the end of the latest Spider-Man movie, MJ forgets who Peter is and they break up. Do you think a similar fate is waiting for Tom Holland and Zendaya? If this happens, I'm sure that all the Tomdaya shippers will be equally as sad as the both of them. Let us just hope the cute couple never stops looking at each other the way they do now, because it will be so hard for both of them to be with someone else, as they have set the bars for each other quite high. It is said that it is hard for them to not see each other, and there was a rumor that was spotted in the sets of Euphoria, and on asking him, he admitted that he has visited Zendaya on the sets of Euphoria almost 30 times. For anyone who still has a doubt on if Tomdaya is real, I have got to say that it was obvious then and it is obvious now. Well, that was a lot, and we have come to the end of today's video. Are you a Tomdaya shipper? Do you think they are soulmates and that they are meant to be? Let us know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do that and hit the bell icon to never miss out on some of your favorite celebrities. If you're a Tomdaya fan, let us know that by hitting the like button. We'll meet all of you yet again with another juicy video. Until then, bye!